I think that's the thing we want in artists. We want to get a sense of who they really are.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
And I always think that there's proper acclaim given to confessional, self-revelatory, sometimes dark writing or performing or stand-up, whatever it is. And there's a lot of proper acclaim given to how revelatory that is. But there are things that people ignore in observational humor or just jokes that seem small, where you go, that's that whole person right there.
Right.
And like I do sometimes think, you know, well, there's jokes that seem just like an innocuous everyday observation that are as dark about human nature as any real, you know, tear open your guts and show all the horrible sides of you comedy, both of which are great. But one thing that gets ignored sometimes is like the fact that they're talking about this, or the way they talked about this mundane thing says so much, you know. Like I think one of the darkest jokes I've ever heard is Seinfeld has a joke, maybe it's from in the past 5 years or so, where he's talking about how they keep telling you to clean up after yourself at the movies. And he's like, no, I paid $13, I'm doing it poorly, and I apologize. Both the voice, I realized I was about to do the voice. I gotta do it a little, okay. And I'm getting the joke wrong, and it's horrible. I paid $13 for the ticket. I've paid $8 for the popcorn. I paid $7 for the soda. When I'm done, I open my hand. And like that line, like I open my hand, and the way he says it, to me are like, yeah, that's as like dark and shitty as we are as human beings. Like, no, you clean it up. Like that's as much as being like, I left my wife and kids because I'm God. You know, like that is like, we all relate to like, yeah, sometimes I go, no, I'm not throwing that away.
Do you think that he's even aware of how dark that is?
I don't know. I mean, I watched the special that I just put out at editing it, and I realized, I was like, oh, I'm not aware of anything about myself.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, then why not subscribe? Click right here for lots more off camera. And if you want to see the hour-long version of these conversations, I'm going to give you the secret link. Here it is, offcamera.com. Check it out.